It is my pleasure to introduce you to the captain of the 2016 U.S. Ryder Cup team, Davis Love III.
Welcome to the PGA Championship. This is the final major championship of the year. This is your champion from 1997. Yeah.
So Bill Parcells, Hall of Fame coach, says, you are what your record is. What are we going to do to change the process to bring it back home?
In 2014, we changed the process. And internally, you can't see what we've been doing for the last year and a half. But internally, it's a different culture. In the past, it was Davis brings his buddies and to be assistant captains. Now we tell the captain, here's your choices. Past captains, future captains. We're gonna have experience surround you this time. We have analytics guys hired this year. We have a doctor hired this year. We have a team now rather than we're all gonna meet in September and we'll figure it out. When we had the Ryder Cup task force meetings, one of the main things we talked about was obviously what makes a great captain, what makes a great assistant captain. And then we started throwing names up there, who could be future captains, who could be assistants. And we just decided that we needed the assistant captains to be experienced. So use some former captains as assistants. And then going forward, the captains needed some training. They needed to be in the team room and in the decision-making process, and the players getting to know them. It's a system that will perpetuate consistency for the team and for the players.
What a shot.
Boy, that's a shot of his career right there. That was one heck of a shot.
Tom Lehman is assistant captain. One brings a former captain into the team room, a guy that's already made these decisions, that's already been through the captain's pick process, a strong leader, a trusted leader. He's been on the board of the tour. He's been played on a bunch of teams, been around the tour a long, long time. And one of the big things Tom brings is obviously the home field advantage, the Minnesota ties, the understanding of the fans and the people up there. And then obviously he knows the golf course. He knows the head pro's a friend of his. So many connections that just make Tom a natural fit to help the team and help me prepare for Hazeltine. Tiger was obviously going to be on the task force, would be a future captain, had to be part of the decision-making process of this whole new Ryder Cup committee. Tiger is more interested in the strategy side of it, rounding out the team with picks or making small groups, making pairings. He's our tactician more, and he's really been helpful on how to prepare for a major championship. He's like me, he's excited about it, he doesn't sleep much, he puts a lot of thought into it, and there's a reason why he was arguably one of the best players that ever played the game. He knows how to prepare. He knows how to think his way around a golf course, around a golf tournament. He is committed to being a part of it, and he means it. Jim Furyk, as an assistant captain, as a player, as a future captain, is just one of the guys on the tour that everybody looks up to. He's been a consistent, hard worker, great player. Jim is the guy that gives you confidence, and he's the veteran player that the guys will go look to and ask a question, what do I do about this situation? He's a great guy to give advice, and obviously been on the board of the tour a lot, and just one of the stand-up guys on the PGA Tour.
Whatever needs to be done. I think that really we're all going to have a certain number of guys that we're looking after to try to get a feel for who plays well together, who's playing well at a certain time, which formats guys fit in. It's really to be eyes and ears for Davis when he can't be with 12 guys at one time. And just, I think, really provide support and ideas as a group with the other assistants as far as how we want to attack certain issues and what we think is best for the team.
Well, Steve Stricker, another Midwest guy that's going to bring us a great fan base. He's consistent, he's stable, he's everybody's friend, he gets along with everyone. Anything we ask Steve to do, he can handle it very well. And the biggest thing about Tom Lehman, Jim Furyk, Steve Stricker, and Tiger, it's not about them. It's about helping the team. And Steve's always been that way. He's always been very selfless and friendly, and you know, he's a guy in the locker room that everybody looks up to and respects.
You know, it's everything. You know, you get towels, you get sandwiches, you get drinks. It's you know, it's whatever anybody wants. You know, you're just there to help out and then communicate with other captains and Davis, and just, you know, to be there for in any capacity that they need you to be there. And then when it comes to pairings, you know, all the captains get together, and even some of the players, to try to figure out, you know, the proper pairings going forward. So really looking forward to being there, and hopefully we can right the ship and get on the winning side of things.
When we named our assistant captains, Tiger Woods and Jim Furyk and Steve Stricker, Tom Lehman, and then me as the captain, we all said we're sure hoping that that we can all make the team. And Tom Lehman said, well, I'm not going to play any PGA Tour events, so I'm not going to make it. But the rest of us thought, you know, we'd all obviously like to make the team. And Tiger didn't get back healthy, and then Jim and Steve are the ones that are left in the running. And I think, you know, they're both close. They're both in consideration right now for if they make a few more points, keep putting well. We might have to consider them for a pick even, but then it would be Tiger and Tom and I making the decision. We'd have to leave them out of it, but you never know what can happen over these last few weeks.